rap game is completely cooked. There's a new podcast that got announced. It's called Let's Rap About It by Maino, Fabolous, and Dave East. They're dropping a podcast. I think this is going to be a weekly podcast, and you see it here. Maino, Fabolous, Jim Jones, and Dave East. Chat, I got to keep it a bean with y'all. There ain't no money in music left. These rappers, the only thing as musicians they get from it is a cool factor. I remember when, and I know this is my first Drake reference to the stream, so forgive me. You know when Drake says, it's really 1% of us getting the money. The rest of these is broke. Maybe Jay said that, but I think Drake also requoted it. That's true.
So look, man, that's how it started. But in today's video, I'm going to drop a massive jewel on everybody that I think some people didn't know. Because I watched somebody that I rock with basically tell a lie and say that Akademiks started all this shit when he clearly didn't. But we going to save that to the very end. So make sure you hit that like button so that we can go ahead and get these podcasters, these bloggers, these YouTubers some type of game, because I'm going to pay homage to the OG. But started right there, but let's get into it.
Rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks.
What's up?
Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing? You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a... I feel like you built like a... No, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel... Let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built... No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, young, old, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old. Ain't no difference between young and old. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today, those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up saying shit about us, and we ain't. Yeah. We take the high road every time. You got to put things in perspective, right? You got to know that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now 100%. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, I know, you know part of being a senior citizen is that you still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know man don't know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me. Come on, micro. I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, when I say go. Stop playing, nigga.
Holiday edition.
Stop playing. Yeah. You understand?
And with that being said,
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
What had originally happened was I didn't want to put the actual video where Akademiks is talking about teeners and all this stuff and everything about fashion. First, I said Nash not a fashion teacher. I don't know how to dress, so I can't even get in the debate. You're gonna see me with a t-shirt, some cool jeans half the time, only on like 6 pair of jeans anyways, and then some nice shoes. But it really was about the money space, because what's going on is when you are in a lane, you end up finding out others want to see that. And one of the most New York things that you're going to do is you're going to see somebody hustling and they going to mess around and hustle. Y'all remember when Frank Lucas got mad and was like, bruh, you taking my stuff, bruh, and you copyright infringement about Blue Magic. Well, Akademiks, of course, had to fire back in Akademiks fashion. Roll it.
This is that. Yo, Maino, let me give you the details real quick. And this is why I told you, boy, you couldn't win a rap battle. Don't come over here and think you could win a battle on these microphones where we're talking and we're trading ideas with me. I keep telling you, I'm Jay-Z, Kareem, Wilt, Michael Jordan, and Tom Brady rolled up in one. You can't fuck with me. Come on, stop playing. So let me talk to you real quick. When you talking about, let me hear what you say again.
Nah, it's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what is wearing today, let me just give you some game.
You can't give me no game.
Oh. Tim's, Air Force.
Hold on. Let me just address that real quick.
Tim's, and when you speak about time, it's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't.
Respectfully, Maino, Jim Jones, y'all can't give me no game. Let me tell y'all the goddamn truth. Let me just break it down. And y'all can print this, put this everywhere. Y'all went from being lobby boys to the pod boys. Y'all was hustling on the block of being in the streets. Then y'all was hustling with the microphones and being rappers. Y'all over here trying to hustle on my block, the block that I built. This shit y'all doing, I helped build, nigga. Remember that. So y'all can't talk about lame because I never came to y'all block. I ain't come to y'all block like, I can't get no money. So listen, could I sell a brick over here? I can't, my shit slow over there. Could I start rapping? No, nigga. Rap slowed up. Nobody listening to y'all. Facts. Right? Y'all couldn't clearly get nothing in, well, I don't want to encourage nobody to get nothing in the streets. Y'all on my block. My block is a podcast broadcasting block. You on my block. I can't be lame. The lame nigga created the block you're with.
But if you didn't pay attention, the insult was about money first and saying there is no rap, whatever, and then diverted it into fashion. So Akademiks attacked from a 2-pronged way. So that's exactly what Maino did when he goes from fashion to now basically talking reckless about him. And so now you had Akademiks respond, and then Akademiks decided, I'm finna take it low, as he was supposed to, in my opinion, because one, if I set the stage, I'm going to set the rules. But you can't get mad when the rules ain't played the right way. Take a look at what he said.
It's like how you have online info about me that, maybe I've said some stuff. They're like, man, act lame, act whack. Thank you for potting. You've now given me info about you. And me analyzing that, you look a little bit, okay. You're telling me what type of nigga you are. Because when you were rapping, you were talking all that extra shit. You seem like a different person. But now that you're potted, I'll find out the truth.
Already.
Because
They snuck out the
promise.
back. They left in a helicopter off the roof.
Yes, whatever. I'm going to go back. I gotta.
Traumatizing.
Yes, it's traumatizing, bro.
Sitting out there waiting all that time.
Mainly you're traumatized by the strippers you wasted hundreds of thousands on. It's okay. You were traumatized. It's okay, my boy. Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Come on, micro. I'm a big dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, they call that boy Chicken.
My name is Chicken George.
Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me, nigga. Come on, micro. I'm a big dictator. Stop playing.
The big dictator. That's a big dictator. Now, I get it. Hey, listen, Maino, you're going off the deep end here, Maino. I didn't think we were going to talk about sexual escapades and how we handle it in the bedroom, but you're the big dictator, right? Chat, here's the thing. You want to hear how the big dictator gives it up? I got you, chat. This is how the big dictator gives it up.
What are you talking about? I did it for all them years.
Did you like that?
Huh?
No, what was the role play? Yeah.
The role play.
What was the roles? This feels like it's going to be so
How does the big dictator give it up?
wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm going to tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, dun, dun, dun.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Oh! 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 The big what? The big dictator is a runaway slave? Maino, you know you done fucked up. You can't fuck with me on this goddamn mic, man. You couldn't fuck with rappers and rap. You think you gonna fuck with me podcasting? Are you dumb? Y'all freestyle. Come on, bro. It's a reason when like y'all see me, y'all like, yo, we gotta fuck him up because it's like, right here, y'all can't win. The big dictator.
Yes.
Did you like that?
Huh?
No, what was the role play? Yeah.
The role play.
What was the roles? This feels like it's going to be so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm going to tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah,
You should talk about it.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no. Maino. What? Oh my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you said.
The big dictator. Whole time I'm calling you Maino, I should call you Toby. Whole time I'm calling you Maino, your name should be Maino Kente. Kunta Maino. Kunta Kente, whatever. Whatever one you want. Maino, you see right?
Say. Yes, master. I was sorry.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
Maino, you the big dictator fantasizing about getting whooped? Maino, stop it. Maino, you gotta cut it out. Maino, here's the thing. You claiming you DM'd a few chicks about me, which I don't think you did, because you're talking to strippers. I don't fuck with strippers. You're waiting outside a strip club. I don't do that. But now you're saying you're the big dictator, and now you're saying you role play getting whooped.
Slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I was sorry.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This
yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's. Your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by massa for eyeballing.
Yo, a chick, Maino, as a 53-year-old man telling a white woman that treat me like a runaway slave and whoop me like I ran away is diabolical.
Which 100% forced Maino to go into his bag or go on Reddit or type on YouTube, type on Twitter, type on Instagram, all the horrible things about DJ Akademiks' past, whether it's accusations of things he did, whether it's stuff out of, I don't want to say miscommunications, but a whole lot of things that when you decide you want to say, I'm going to insult you as a new person that is the person who's going to provoke a war, bruh, this is exactly what I'm going to do. And so he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Go dig up Akademiks' past and mess around and bring it to the forefront again so you can quote unquote put all type of pressure on him.
DJ Akademiks, you talking again? You let your pride and Hennessy get you to the point of gas you up to say things that don't even make no sense on the internet? You? Again? You on the internet talking about your lane. But let me ask you something about your lane. Was it your lane when that lady said that you forced herself on her? Huh? Is that your lane? Huh? Sexual assault. Is that your lane? All word, because that's what you accused for, right? Ain't that the shit that you paid out for? But I'm going to give you one even better than that. Was it your lane when you was on the internet having that conversation with that 15-year-old boy and you're talking about going up in him and putting things in him and giving him sex talk and talking about having sex with him? Is that your lane? That's not the lane that I'm in. That's not the lane that I'm a part of. You ain't nothing but a sexually deviant elf, boy. What's wrong with you? You an alcoholic that's a pervert that's built like Papa Smurf. Come on. You could have left this alone. You said something first, I said something back. We could have left it at that. But you talking again, knowing that we got recordings of you having sex talk with a 15-year-old. He told you he was 15 years old and he wasn't gay. But you still try to push your agenda on him. Leave this alone, man. You got too many things going on. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing on the internet that belongs to you is your titties and that bottle of Hennessy. You're sitting there on that chair with your thighs rubbing, you're sweating. The girls say you stink. Come on, man. Stop playing. Come on. Look. You ain't winning nothing.
I need y'all to smash that like button. Let's get this one to like 8K likes. I know that's not going to happen, but it don't mind the ask, right? You only receive what you going to get. Let's get this to 8K likes if we can. I want to help y'all out with something. This whole entire lie of certain things are starting to annoy the hell out of me. The first person that was actually doing this shit was a guy by the name of Eben Gregory. If you don't know, in 2008, this man jumped and burst onto the scene with a thing called the Jewelry Report. Take a look.
The big homie, Beanie Siegel, is back at it again. This time, I rent Nissan Altimas for fun. MC hit up Hot 97 and the Angie Martinez show to discuss how his new situation at Rockefeller Records is going.
So there you have it, bro. And I want y'all to make sure y'all don't say something dumb like, whoa, nobody knew who Eben Gregory was, because Rick Ross definitely dissed him in this song.
Celery for Eben Gregory, I'm on my dinner. So what the fuck is you telling me?
Now, that was Rick Ross' third song that happened in 2009. So if anybody wants to say, well, Nash, bruh, none of that even matters, because Akademiks came out October 2012. And I already put the screenshot up there so y'all can see 2008 from Eben Gregory. So Eben Gregory had been doing this for 4 years before Akademiks even did it, to the point where I can say wholeheartedly, Akademiks took some of his style and incorporated it into his. And then when y'all talk about the streaming stuff, that was Joe Budden jumping on with Ustream. See, it's easy to forget the past because it is what it is. But when it comes down to YouTube, there are levels to this shit. But not only levels, there are 100% the actual originators. So when people get on the internet and they flat out don't know history or they're lying, we gonna check that shit. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody, but I'm not gonna sit up here and push the same lying ass message. It doesn't work that way over here. So Eben Gregory started this YouTube commentary shit as far as talking about hip hop and all this stuff, but that does not take away from what Akademiks actually started. See, Akademiks is the reason why it's real money in this damn thing. That's 100% on him. But just because you Michael Jordan doesn't mean Wilt Chamberlain didn't exist before. Just because you Michael Jordan doesn't mean Larry Bird and Magic Johnson didn't exist before. I give Akademiks the credit. But one thing I messed up personally is when I talk about reasons why I got on YouTube and why it seemed not so difficult to break into. And the first person that I always should have said, and with 100% apologies, is Eben Gregory. Because he is the man that started this shit. Streaming, that's Joe Budden. And he started it with Ustream. And then they started to jack that and go other places. So when Akademiks say these things, bro, all you really doing is firing back. But let me help you out real quick. But you don't need no help from Ceddy Nash. Bruh, you should be excited for this. You should be excited. Nigga, you should be feeling like LeBron over the last 2 days. Oh, y'all thought I would? Man, please. But also, we not about to sit here and act like cats ain't making big money off of this shit and think other cats ain't gonna want to as well, even if they got a kickstart. I know damn sure I won't. So shout out to Maino. Shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to Davies. Shout out to Fabolous. Welcome to YouTube, bro. It's hell up here. And just like when y'all used to rap and you had to go through, remember, Maino, when you jumped on the scene, how I heard about you was on a song you did called Rumors, where you was going at everybody. I heard Jay-Z, a scary dude. He from Marcy, but he don't be coming through. Yeah, Maino. So, yeah, I remember you personally when you jumped on the scene. He said, she said, nigga, I heard the same shit. You heard the rumor spread. These industry niggas is worse than bitches. They all run their mouth something vicious. But man, they got wolves over here too. They don't got to meet your ass in the street. They don't. And the way Akademiks is, this his lane. He not lying. But shit, don't mean you can't drive a Hummer through here. I wish you well. I wish you had success. But at the same time, let the games begin. Click right here and see how Brick Baby is looking at 7 to 9 years in the feds after signing a plea. Golly, click right here, click right here. Catch the playlist on it as well. I'll catch y'all in the next one.